Hey guys, it's me, Scruffy Knitter here on YouTube. So it's the Sunday after Christmas, and I'm really sorry that I haven't recorded in like 2 weeks. It's been really busy. So the week before Christmas, that Friday, we went and saw this Star Wars movie with my friend, one of my fraternity brothers from North Carolina, and his family. It's a lot of fun. So we went to Orlando for that. We stayed at the SeaWorld Grand Vacation Resort. It's pretty cool. So that was that weekend, so that's why I didn't record. And then obviously this week it's Christmas, so I was busy with opening gifts and talking to my family. They all live up in North Carolina, so I was like Skyping and FaceTiming all day, so I really didn't have time to record. And I was also knitting because some last minute gifts and stuff for people who I kind of sort of didn't forget, but they got me something, so I automatically feel like I have to reciprocate. So I've been doing that a lot the last few days. So as far as what I've been up to, I've been going around to a couple shops. We went up in Orlando to a few places. There's a place called the Black Sheep. Went there. It was okay. I mean, it wasn't like our store here is. It's a lot smaller as far as the knitting section goes. They didn't have a lot of yarn. They had a nice needle selection, so I picked up some new needles, which are over here. I actually have a project on them right now, but they're the Knit Picks size 8 circular 16-inch. They're pretty cool. I really like the colors. They're sharp points. I've already made 3 hats on them, so they're pretty cool for that. And as far as anything else, I bought a skein of yarn there. It's called Encore. I don't know what it's in my stash somewhere. I gave up that fast, so it's in there somewhere. It's black. It's acrylic and wool. I mean, it feels really nice, but as far as knitting with it, I hated it. And like the entire skein on the inside is tangled, so it's like all tied together, and I didn't have time. I didn't feel like untangling it. Um, ooh, I'll talk about that later. So yeah, that was the Black Sheep. We also went to a cross stitch store up there called Needlelorts. That place was pretty cool. My husband cross stitches, so we went there for him, got him a pattern and some fabric and stuff, which was cool. And then we came home. I knit some more and knit some more. I kind of been sick the last few weeks. The doctor thought I had diverticulitis. I thought I had food poisoning. So I've been in the GI doctor and to the regular doctor, and then I have a CAT scan coming up this coming Thursday. So I'll let you guys know how that goes, just to see if my colon is all better yet. I suppose we'll find out because they were talking about having a colonoscopy, and I was like, CAT scan first, colonoscopy second. It shows more stuff, but they gave me this banana smoothie barium sulfate that I have to drink, and being a vet tech, I have to give that to dogs, like to do barium series on the X-ray machine. So I'm not looking forward to that. It's 900 mils, like 2 huge bottles of it, and I'm just like, oh my god, I don't know if I can handle that. I'll probably vomit. We'll see. But that's what's going on personally as far as me. I got a couple Christmas gifts, which I will go over. So one of my friends, he lives up in Rhode Island, but he lives down here 6 months out of the year, which is pretty cool. I wish I could do that. We refer to them as snowbirds. He went out to actually a thrift store in our area, and he came back with a crap ton of needles. Like literally, my entire stash like is dwarfed by what he just bought. So I was going to show you guys those. Some of them are like vintage and stuff. They're pretty cool. So I have one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 pairs of double pointed needles. Size 2, size 4, size 3, size 5, another size 4, another size 2. Yeah, like craziness. So there's 7 pairs of double points. So I'll be using those when I make a lot of socks and little things and when I'm ending hats. Um, I believe these are size 4. Yeah, size 4 circulars. They're really long, so I'll probably end up using them for like, I don't know, like a lace project or something if I ever take that on in the near future. But there's those. And then these cool like plastic angled. You can't really tell because of the light, but they're like cream colored. I think they're like a size 8. Yeah, they're size 8. But I'll use these. I have a hat that I was going to do on it, but then I realized it wasn't 16 inches, so I don't know what I'm going to use it for yet. But we'll get to that bridge when we cross it. All right. And then there's size 5. These are like really old. They have like a really cool little size 5 on them. Little short needles here. Even shorter needles. These are like really cool. I actually have 2 pair. So these are size 3, these are size 2. But they're like little mini needles that can make something really small. And then there's size 2s. These are like some old Susan Bates. But there's longer size 2s. He asked me like a list of different sizes that I didn't have. I didn't mean go buy like 15 of every size, but I'm appreciative. Size 8s. I don't know who these are made by, but they're cool. Another pair of size 8s. Pair of 9s. Pair of 4s. These, I believe, are 3s. Let me check. Yep, 3s. And they have these little cool ends to them, like little antennas. Let's see. More 2s. 10.5. These are 3s as well, just longer. Let's see. Another pair of 10.5s, a little longer than the other ones. Another pair of size 9s. These are really flexible. They're pink, which is pretty cool. I like pink. Just those. And then these are the last ones. I believe they are also, I think these are 8. Yeah, these are an 8. But they have this cool little tips on them. And they're also flexible as well. For people who knit really tight, I guess that'll be useful so you're not snapping your knitting needles. That's that. My sister got me a gift card to Joann Fabrics for $50. So I went online Christmas night and kind of had a little hating. I bought a yarn winder, a couple skeins of yarn, a couple little notions, like a little row counter that you can actually put onto your circular needle so it like just goes around with your work. Because I don't know if you guys have the same problem, but I kind of forget sometimes whether or not I click the thing. I have a app on my phone, a knit counter on my phone, and sometimes I like forget. I'm just like, oh, did I click it or did I not? So then I have to go count. And once you're at like 100 rows, like it really gets old. So I got that so I can like keep up with myself. And I also bought, what else did I get? I don't remember. I bought a lot of things. I got on eBay and I bought some new cable or stitch markers from Haya Haya. They're they look like little safety pins. I really like these a lot. I got them on my Haya needles a couple weeks ago that I showed in my last video. And so I found a pack of 10. eBay, it's a great place. So those came in off of eBay. I also bought my husband a needle minder for his cross stitching. It's like a little rooster. I'll post a picture of it on here, but it's pretty cute. And then last night I got back on eBay. I have an addiction. And I got some more stuff. I bought some new needles that I'll show when they come in. And I bought him another needle minder because I thought the last one was so cute. I had to get another one and some earrings, just random stuff. As far as projects, I finished my first pair of fingering weight socks. I'll put those up in a picture. I sent out my sister's socks. I don't think I have shown those yet, so I'll put the picture of the two of them together. I finished a hat for my neighbor, a little beanie, a beanie for my aunt, a scarf for my aunt, and what else did I make? I made this beanie for my sister's boyfriend, my brother-in-law. It's a Baltimore Ravens. It's purple and yellow and black. I don't know if you can really see the color because the light's so bright in here. But yeah, it's pretty cute. So he's like a huge Baltimore Ravens fan, so I made him that, and I will ship that to him. Currently, I am going to close this window. It's really, really effing bright. There we go. There. So this is going to be a Green Bay Packers beanie, same style as this one. I'll see if I have the pattern. I kind of just do it out of my head, and I just know the stitches and everything, but I'll try and find it. It's gonna be green and yellow for my cousin, and then my other cousin wants a UNC Charlotte one. So when I finish this one, I have to make him one. So it'll be green and white, and I'll show those when I finish. Or you can look up Instagram and follow my projects on there because I usually post things when I finish them. I'm doing a prayer shawl for my grandma, and this is going to be that. I'm doing it on these are Knitter's Pride Cubics, so they're actually square knitting needles. I don't know if you can really tell how angled they are. There you go. Apparently, it helps with your hands and stuff. If people who have like fatigue, I guess, or arthritis, it's supposed to help with that. That's what the lady in the store told me. But it's just a 3/3 rib, um, so it'll be about 24 inches wide, like this way. And then as far as length goes, I'm going to alternate it with this green color here. It's really cute. So the two of them together go pretty well, I thought. And she mentioned to me on Skype, I didn't get anything for Christmas but the card. And I was like, oh, god dang it. I tried to make her those slippers. I don't know if I mentioned that in my last video, but they didn't work out. They were too small. So I was like, okay, well, I'll make you something else and I'll ship it to you when I finish. So I'm going to do that for her pretty soon. I just wanted to get these hats done too. Like I have so many things that people keep asking for. I'm like, hey, donations accepted. You know, it's not all free. But I enjoy doing it. I like to give things away, so that's why I'm doing it. In the family, so I can't really say no. That'd be kind of rude. Let's see what else. So this week's been going pretty good. Work has been insane. Like I said, I work at a vet hospital, so it's like dogs are coming in. We have a whiteboard out front that holds like at least 20 dogs on it that need like vaccines and stuff like that. So it was just like a madhouse with the boarding going on and getting everyone's vaccines done. Um, it was just crazy. Like the board filled up at least 2 times on Christmas Eve, and we closed at 2. So I was just like running back and forth between the boarding side and the hospital side because we had appointments too. So it was just me and my husband because we're only 2 techs left. They hired a girl, but she's in the kennel doing helping with boarding because it was like so busy. Like she was like, "Well, I'll just go over here and help them." And I was like, "All right, well, have fun." But yeah, so that was that, and I just finished taking down the Christmas tree. I did show that. Took that down, all of our outdoor decorations, put everything in the boxes, and put it back in storage. So it was kind of sad a little bit, but hey, New Year's Eve is coming, and we're definitely gonna go party. I'll try to make a video beforehand, just because it's gonna be wild. We have a couple friends coming into town. We're gonna go out downtown and watch the ball drop. Although it's like a ball from a fire truck ladder. It's like comes down a little cable. It's cute. I mean, we live in a small town, so you know it's the best they can do, which is pretty cool that we even have a ball. So we'll be going for that. Upcoming projects. So January 1st, I will when I post my video, I'm going to be starting a cabled Afghan, and I went out and I got the needles for it. Yay! These are Knitter's Pride size 15s. They're wonderful. I think I showed in my first video. I'm so excited to start it. I've been like waiting and waiting, anticipating this project for like I don't even know how long, since at least like November, October even probably. So I have all the yarn ready and stashed away. I'm waiting for the ball to drop so I can go and start my project. I'm gonna try and have all these hats and everything done, the prayer shawl, all that this week, so that way I can just focus heavily on the Afghan because I really want it. And I mean, we live in Florida, so it's not like I can really use it very much. But we have a couple cold snaps here and there. It drops down to like 15, 45 maybe on a really cold night. So I'll be able to use it then. And by the way, I turn my heat on at 70 because it's freezing to me. I don't know, my blood thinned ever since leaving North Carolina. People laugh at me, but you would feel the same way too if you lived here. So that's that. It was a nice sunny 84 degrees on Christmas, so
I really
Gotten
enjoyed that.
shoes for
Moving on.
Christmas. I think I have a picture of those I can post from my husband. I didn't need anything this year at all. So I was just like, whatever you want, just get it. And he's like, well, you need shoes. I was like, okay. So I got those and I love them. Especially the red ones. You'll see. That's about it for this week and a half, 2 weeks. So I'll post a video next week for sure. I definitely want to keep a weekly thing going. And after the first of the year, it'll be a lot better because there's not holidays and all that kind of stuff going on. So I'll be able to post every single week, every Friday because I'm off. But that's that. Until next week, like, subscribe, find me on Instagram at Scruffy Knitter or Twitter at Scruffy Knitter. I also have a Ravelry now, Scruffy Knitter 1, if you are on there. And that's about it. See you later.